I told you there's a roadmap that could take you from a simple idea to a billion-dollar empire? Would you dare to follow it? And here's the real question. If 9 steps stood between you and unimaginable wealth, would you take the very first one? How to Make a Billion in 9 Steps by Richard Harpin. This book is not just a guide to money. It's a guide to thinking differently, acting boldly, and staying resilient when the odds stack against you. It lays out 9 distinct steps that anyone can follow to build not just a business, but a billion-dollar mindset. Let's break it down, step by step, pausing along the way to ask, how could this apply to you? Step 1. Find your spark. Every great fortune starts with an idea. But here's the twist. Ideas are everywhere. It's the execution that matters. Don't wait for a lightning bolt of genius. Look for everyday problems. Ask yourself, what frustrates me that I could solve better than anyone else? What's one small annoyance in your daily life that, if solved, could help millions of people? Step 2. Think bigger than big. Most people think too small. The difference between a millionaire and a billionaire often lies not in effort, but in vision. Billionaires don't just solve problems, they solve them at scale. Instead of asking, how can I serve 100 customers? Ask, how can I serve 100 million? Key takeaway. Scale isn't just growth. It's designing your idea from the start to reach massive audiences. Step 3. Build relentless resilience. Let's face it, setbacks are guaranteed. Billion-dollar builders aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who bounce back faster. You'll hear no more than yes. You'll face obstacles that seem impossible. But resilience is like a muscle. Every time you push through rejection, you get stronger. A setback is just a stepping stone if you choose to keep walking. Step 4. Surround yourself with giants. No one builds a billion-dollar company alone. The secret? Build a team smarter and more capable than you are. Hire people who challenge your thinking. Seek mentors who've achieved what you want to achieve. Create a culture where innovation thrives. Ask yourself, who in your circle lifts you up, and who might be holding you back? Step 5. Obsess over your customer. Here's a billion-dollar truth. Your customers own your business more than you do. Their loyalty, trust, and satisfaction are your greatest assets. Listen more than you talk. Anticipate needs before customers even voice them. Deliver value so strong they can't imagine life without your product. Pro tip: the closer you are to your customer's heartbeat, the stronger your empire grows. Step 6. Take bold, calculated risks. Billionaires don't gamble blindly. They take smart risks with massive upside. Risk is not the enemy. Stagnation is. The key is to calculate, what's the worst that can happen, and can I survive it? Try this. Next time you hesitate, ask yourself, am I afraid of losing, or am I afraid of winning big? Step 7. Keep innovating always. The moment you stop innovating, you start declining. The best companies reinvent themselves before the world forces them to. Never fall in love with your first idea. It's only the start. Constantly ask, how can we do this better, faster, smarter? Remember, disruption is both a threat and an opportunity. If you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. Step 8. Master the art of long-term thinking. Billionaires play the long game. They don't just chase quick wins, they build legacies. Think in decades, not days. Reinvest profits for growth instead of splurging on short-term luxuries. Build systems that outlast you. Ask yourself, what am I building today that will still matter 20 years from now? Step 9. Give back, grow forward. Here's the final step, and perhaps the most surprising. True billion-dollar success isn't about hoarding wealth, it's about sharing it. Giving back amplifies your impact. It builds trust, goodwill, and even new opportunities. Legacy isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in lives touched. Key reminder, the more value you give to the world, the more the world gives back to you. Putting it all together. So, what's the real magic here? It's not just 9 steps, it's a mindset shift, from problems to possibilities, from fear to resilience, from self to service. The book reminds us that making $1 billion isn't just about money. It's about growth, contribution, and daring to think bigger than you ever thought possible. So here's the question that lingers. If every billionaire once stood where you stand now, wondering, dreaming, doubting, what's stopping you from taking that very first step? And when you look back years from today, will you say, I thought about it? Or will you say, I built it? This was BitBooks, where big ideas fit into small bites. Now tell me, which of the 9 steps will you take first?